still, yeah, it's about first week of July. Oh, I hope you can hear me. It sounds like there's a bloody tank flying around that field. I think I'll do an update now. What weather's nice. It's Thursday, first week of July. What it is Saturday's my last shift and I've got 2 weeks off, so I'm hoping to really catch up everything in this next basically 2.5 week. I'm on the garden first, so what I'll do is I'll go around everything while I'm here. I'm going to try and be a bit slow with camera now, so you're not like getting twitchy necks while you're trying to follow me around. My strawberries are looking great. I've got some chickens now, that's the newest fat part. The closest field, the one that I walk my dog around, has got broad beans in it, so broad beans is not an issue this year about me growing them, because I can just go up there and get bin bags full if I want them. Not a problem. As I'm going around, I've got a couple of questions, mostly based on chickens, so when I'm going I'll ask you, and then if you know anything about them, feel free to post. I can answer if you can. One of them, what I can think of, is the perch or the roost. It's got one inside the hut when they sleep in the night time, and that's fine. It's about 2.5 foot off at ground, and they get on that every day, not an issue. I've got one in the outside pen, and it's like 10 inches off at ground or 8 inches off at ground, and they don't really seem to bother sitting on it through the day. They seem to lay it muck. I don't know if that's because it's too low, or just they prefer to like chill out in the sun or something through the day. But it's a learning curve, like I say. It's new to it at the minute. I've got 4 birds. So far I've got 3 eggs in about 36 hours, maybe 48 hours. So that's about it. Weather red hot, but it's really cloudy again. It's still raining. Like it's rain today. You know what they're playing out. So what I'll do is I'll go through a video now with you. Right. These are my overflow peppers. I know they're a bit scraggy, I'm hoping to save them. They're going to go in ground on weekend. So, that's them. These are my 2 new grapevines. Like I said, they were 59p each. These are the Vitis vinifera, the Chardonnay grapes. I'm not holding out much hope for them this year. They're basically just for next year's. And like you say, you get 2 for that price in each one. So I decided to get 2. Just to get a bulk up, because what I'm going to do with this one, the big one, is I'm going to take some cuttings off of that when I can. I'm going to leave it for now though, because I don't want to damage it. But if you look, it's got some grapes. These ones are, if you can remember, they had a dessert grape. Black dessert grape. But it's grown really well. I mean, it's growing pretty much on a daily basis. This was the main, and it's sent out this side shoot here, and now this is taken over, so that's good. Some privet I took a cutting of, and as you can see, this is new growth, so that's obviously rooted. I'm not messing with them though, because I know it can take quite a while. The strawberries ain't back. These are my strawberries. I mean, they're not very big, these ones in here, they're quite small. I've had about 4 off for it today. Same with these here, they're only small strawberries, not like the ones I've got outside. This one, this is the Kelsey from seed. I always forget to water in here, pretty much leave them to it, and it's growing pretty healthy if I'm honest. What we've got going on here, this is a melon. My marigolds, they're not growing any bigger, but I'm thinking I need to put them in a bigger pot. Not in that world. Swiss chard. I don't have much luck with this, to be honest, so that's why I'm leaving it to go flop and do its own thing. Now when it gets big enough and gets fully root bound, I'll take it out and put it in a bigger pot and we'll go from there. I'll step back a little bit. As you can see, I've now cleared the floor and all the dead stuff. I've cleared all the slugs out, which chickens are better than, so they've had a nice dinner today. My herb garden, well, I say herb garden, my herb pot. Garden mint, it's got some lemon mint. My lemon mint went to flower right early last year. Look at now, it's getting a little, what's that to describe, like little balls appearing around the base. Chive flowers are dying back now. Garden mint again, and there's some spearmint in there. There's also some rosemary in there somewhere. Probably at the back, not growing very well. There it is, look. I say not growing very well, but it don't die, it's robust. These are the strawberries. It's just too hot in here for them, they aren't very big root base, but they are producing strawberries. Same again with this one, look, it's producing too much fruit and it's too hot, so I'm not really that bothered. Cucumber, slugs have got them again. They are some plants from last year, same again, they're my second stock of chilies. Nasturtiums, what I haven't planted out yet because I haven't got a room. Rhubarb, that's going out next year. This has been battered, but I found nothing anywhere near that. Up here we've got some chilies. These are my tomatoes. These are mostly totems. I've got one tigerella I think at back, but if you look, they do have tomatoes on them. So it's not a total disaster. I've got about 9. About 12-inch. 2 fuchsias, strawberry from seed. And these ones I've got little gem, kale, pak choi, wonderful, lettuce web's wonderful, and a Savoy cabbage. And you can look, you can see these are popping through. This is my, on the cabbages, my 4th attempt, because something keeps eating them. The lettuces, you just keep growing them all the time, anyway. And the kales, where did my other kale go? Oh, there's my other kale. Something's eating all them, look as well. There's a couple in there, so I'm hoping that some might come back alive. And what we'll do is we'll go outside. Like I said, I'm not too bothered about my broad beans. But these are them anyway. They're only small, but little wind. They're only small plants, but they've got plenty of beans on them. Growing as well. They're looking healthy enough. Onions. And over there is the garlic. This is a carrot's gone to seed. And got the last year's carrots. Nice big seed heads. Like, the thing with carrots is I like to look down the middle. I don't know what these are doing. Oh, it's because I've just like ripped out main big roots higher, so I'm presuming they're getting old insects and that. They're quite funny to watch. This is the, I'll show you my rose. This was a cutting last year. It's quite a fat old wood. It were I basically broke one in half. Got a little bit of rootstock on that, but it's also got a cutting in there as well. Like these are my strawberries. Right, I'll have to show you these in handfuls because, sorry about that. This is like one little bunch. If you look at the size of each piece of fruit, they're all beauties. There's another bunch here, look. These are by far the best strawberries I've ever grown. They're just absolutely laden with them everywhere. It's just handfuls of them. Anyway, I'll show you what I do on the night time. I just have this hooked at top here. So just unhook that, reach over and close the door when they're in there, and obviously lock it down there. And to check for eggs, I just open that, have a look inside and grab them. I've already got today's. They seem to lay around about lunchtime. Put that back on. I'll get over here at it way. Just while I'm in garden, I do this, just raise them on buckets so they can come out. They seem to be fine. What we're going to say, right, will there be any issues with cats? Because there's quite a lot of cats come in my garden. Will cats come and try and attack the chickens? Question 1. Question 2 is that perch. Is that high enough off the ground for them to relax through there? Like I said, it seems to just dig into this mud, but this is what I had my tomatoes in last year, so it's really good soil. but that's that. They seem to drink a lot of water. That is a 3 litre container. Between 4 of them, they drink that easily every day. So that's that anyway. Coming on now, everything's in flower. Lupins have died back now, but that's fine. Australian's starting to flower. Some lavender's not flowering yet, but I have some up top that is. Nice sweet peas are starting to flower. Then once it runs out, I just broke them off. The ones need watering. These are my garlic, but the cats keep digging it up. See one of the garlic bulbs. Cats keep digging it up. Those cats are awesome. My lavender that died last year is doing great now. Looks now some flowering. I'm gonna, when that flowers die back a bit, I'm gonna just do absolutely beast that with cuttings. This is a blackberry. I moved it in when I first come here, and what's happened? What else have I got going in here? That's a rosemary. There's also a strawberry. That's a strawberry from seed. It's quite thin. It feels quite weak. It's not really getting any strength on it. What else? I've got some rhubarb back there. Over here for the jungle. A lot of these roses were. A lot of these roses were cuttings. No apples. This is rose. And the mint. And that'll be it. Some wood to take to allotment, and that'll be it for today, otherwise I'm going to end up going massive because I've got to do allotment yet. I'm already on 10 minutes. See you over there. Right, I'll just start straight away because I ain't got much battery and I'm boring you enough. Some wood I got free. I'll probably build a makeshift fence out of it. A couple of sleepers here though, I might build some more beds out of them. A bit more wood. Start over here. Beetroots never really took off. Butternut squash were under there, you can see 2 of them there. One at the back, I've just pulled one out now because I'm going to put it in my greenhouse, see if I can get to grow that way. The onions, these are the ones I got from next door's plot. When they left, they're all starting to stand up now and they're looking pretty good. Not as good as a lot of yours I've noticed, but good for my lot. I filled them in on this side with them, and it just seems like the birds have just pulled them all out. There are, like, there's 1 or 2 left in, but most of them are dug out. Broad beans, getting a good size on them now. Not many of them in there though. This bed has got in it, I can't remember. Ah, this is the one I planted extra. I put some broccoli in. White broccoli. I put maybe 30 in here, all gone. Oh, there's 1 left, there it is, look. And they were all this size, they were good size. The rest of them have gone. I mean, it's penned off all the way around. I ain't got a clue where they've gone. I don't know if somebody's come and stolen them or what. I don't know, in fact I know people have stolen them because look, something's eating them. But there's a fence all the way around. So I don't know what's got in or how it's got in. Maybe one of the rabbits have lifted it up like everybody gets under. These are the ones that got eaten first time round. And lo and be told, they've come back to life. And then there's a mix in here. That to me looks like Brussels sprouts, whereas that one's like a red cabbage. That one looks like a white cabbage. That one's a white cabbage as well. The black stuff, it's just so I can spot them really amongst all these weeds. There's another one there, look. I've got them for every plant, but I just haven't got around to doing it yet. Some of them not doing bad. And that one, to me, nah, it just looks like a good start again. Even though that's about its 4th set of leaves, it looks like just a baby start, just putting in.
But hopefully by now it's got a good root system, so it'll give it an extra start. These are the peppers I put in. I just think it's too cold, to be honest, even though it's like 25 degrees. I put a couple of tomatoes in between them because I was not feeding them in greenhouse. I don't think you can see them very well. So I thought put them out here, they've got more room to grow. Beans in here, but it's surrounded by weeds. So we've got two types. One, you can see the peanut beans, the white ones. There might be French Blue Lake, not sure. There's also, if you can find some of them, I think that's one. They're the different types and they're the red ones. Potatoes. Peas. Now, have you ever known rabbits chew through a fence to get in here? Because I bloody ain't. I figured I'd put a fence, I'll be right. They've chewed through it. And I got in there and all my peas. See if I can show you one down there. It is trying to send a new shoot out, so I don't know, maybe. This one has got the broccoli in from seed. Now I said last time I come up here I could find one. It's looking like weeds have just taken over. Obviously weeds drink more, grow faster. But it doesn't matter. That one's my rhubarb, what's being battered, but I'm not holding out for that this year, I just want to get good roots. These are my original onions. They're doing okay. Small, but they're fine. This is my shallots. Same again, they're okay, not massive. Splitting already, look, that one's split. This one is my large potato bed. A lot of weeds in here, but that's what it is. I'm working too much, I'm not getting a chance to do anything at the minute. And this is my strawberry bed. This is the same again, this is just overgrown with weeds. Try and get. You can see I started putting the black stuff down here. Just to give me some, so I can actually see what I've got going on in here. Of course, these ones I'm not bothered about because these are for next year. Oh, there we go, look, little red. There's a small one. I know you're supposed to cover your fruit because everything will get in and eaten, but they haven't. And like I said, I'm not that bothered this year. There's another red one there. And I can see another red one. There are these little ones are producing little strawberries. Little dainty things, but not too bothered. Now, if I'm right, that means I want to drink. But I'll be watering them in a minute anyway. No offence again. I wanted to show you something up here. Nah, I'm ex-forces, so I like poppies, basically. And I'm going to buy some, but I've just come to allotment now. Look at these ones. How nice are them ones? Red, pink and purple pom-pom. I've got one over there as well. A couple of them here opening up. So, I'll get some seeds off of them when they're done. Nice, aren't they? Fence is gone, but I'm not too bothered because that one's not thingy. The gate's about there. I've tied the gate up basically so I know if anybody's been in. And the same on the other side. Not too bothered. Allotments I've been on to, basically security don't seem to be too bad. Obviously when your produce is ready, people are going to be trying to steal it, but they're going to steal it out of your garden if they want. This weekend, depending on time, I'm going to put loads of potatoes in that area. I know they're a bit late going in, but I'll harvest them as smalls. So since last come in, they're starting to stand up now, looking alright. We're getting there, can't complain. I mean, like I said, I've got a couple of weeks off soon. Hopefully I catch up. Anyway, that's about it. So I just want to say thanks for watching. Yet again, all comments and that down bottom help me out a lot. Cheers, see you later.